Very good morning, students. So welcome back to second year physics. So in this second year physics, the previous class, so we were finished about a resistance and a resistivity. So based on the resistance, resistivity, so we did some applications also, and let us will move to the next one. That is about a conductance, capital G. So what is conductance? Conductance in the sense is which conduct the electric current. So your resistance is nothing but which opposes the flow of charge. So now conductance in the sense is which conducts the current or which allow the flow of charge, so that it is nothing but a opposite to the resistance, or we can also call reciprocal of resistance. Of course, it's nothing but we can call as a conductance. Conductance in the sense is it is a reciprocal of resistance, and we know resistance is nothing but actually V by I, right? Here you write conductance is equal to 1 by V by I. So capital G is equal to I by V. That's what it is. The reciprocal of resistance, we can say. In this reciprocal of resistance, again we have units as well as the dimensional formulas also, so that the unit is, here you remember, this is actually 1 by ohm, right? Or we can also call it is mom. This is about a mom, or we can also say Siemens. See, Siemens it is, that is Siemens, Siemens. And dimensional formula DMF is equal to reciprocal. Resistance is opposite, so that m power minus 1, you say L square T cube and I power 2. So this is about what? Related to the conductance. Conductance in the sense is which the substance which conducts the electric current. That means here opposite to the resistance. So the reciprocal of resistance, which we can call conductance. We know resistance is V by I. So that here you substitute a R value, that is a V by I. Therefore G is equal to I by V. Therefore unit is 1 by ohm or mom or Siemens, SIEMENS. And dimensional formula is, it is m power minus 1 L square T power cube and I power square. So this is about a conductance. And let's we'll move to the next one, conductivity. So there is another one is there, conductivity, which is indicated by sigma. Sir, what is conductivity? See, conductivity is nothing but opposite to the resistivity or reciprocal of resistivity. Of course, we can say like this, simple. Conductance in the nothing but opposite to the resistance or reciprocal of resistance. Conductivity is nothing but it is the reciprocal of resistivity, which we can say conductivity. So whatever we have resistivity, that you write in reverse. Resistivity is nothing but in general it is, we can say RA by L. So here you write conductivity is nothing but it is RA by L. So that sigma is equal to L by RA. Here come to the point is for conductivity. In general we know for about a thing is for substances we know conductivities. So that I'll tell you that conductivities. Suppose you take a conductor. See, for conductor what happens? The conductivity is infinity. Opposite to that, conductors sigma is equal to infinite. And whereas the bad conductor is sigma is equal to 0, because there will be what happens for insulator or bad conductor opposite to the resistivity. Once you check in resistivity, these two are opposite, because in case of a conductor's resistivity is 0, so that 1 by 0 is nothing but infinity. And coming to the bad conductor, it is a resistivity is very high. Of course, it is infinite, we can check. So 1 by infinite is nothing but we can say it is a 0 in case of a I mean to say bad conductors, right? And coming to the point is, so units and dimensional formulas. Unit is, we can say like this. Of course, it is a 1 by ohm meter. Ohm meter we can say, or we can also say instead of 1 by ohm meter, we know 1 by ohm is nothing but a Siemens. So that here you write Siemens per meter it is, because 1 by ohm is 1 by ohm is nothing but a summation, no? So that summines per meter. And as well as the dimensional formula also we need to write. Here it is m power minus 1, because reverse the resistivity. M power minus 1, L power minus 3, L power minus 3, T power minus 3, I square it is. So which is reverse to the what? Reverse to the resistivity. So this is about a conductivity. So there are two statements. One we can say conductance, one more we can say conductivity. Conductance is opposite to the resistance, that is reciprocal of resistance. Conductivity is nothing but it is the sigma, or we can call reciprocal of resistivity. So whatever the resistivity is there, that you write in the reverse order. So which we can say conductivity. Clear now? Now let us will move to the problems on this basis. So I'd like to tell you problem on the basis of resistance and resistivity and conductance and conductivity. Here you go through this and you open your materials. The page number is 183, question number 1. You see the question number 1. See, look into the question number 1. Right, see the question. Question is 1, page number 183. See, once read and write the question. What is given data? Look at. So the given is a 10 ohm thick wire stretched so that its length is becomes 3 times. I told you very clear. Stretched, made, prepared. If then the questions are like this, or there the words are there, then use that is like related to the mass related, right? Right. So the question is a 10 ohm thick wire stretched so that its length is becomes 3 times. So you take a first of the question number is 1, page number is 183. There will be a resistance of the wire is given 10 ohm. So you say this is a 10 ohm and its length is equal to L1 is equal to, you say, L, and it is stretched to, therefore the length becomes L2 is equal to 3L. Then is asking what? Assume that there is a no change in its density on stretching. Calculate the resistance of the stretched wire. Is asking R2. So of course R directly proportional to L square, because it is a stretched, no? When it is stretched is given, then use this formula. Therefore R1 by R2 is equal to L1 by L2 whole square. So R1 is, to take 10, is asking R2, then L1 is L and it is 3L whole square, LL cancel, so that 10 by R2 is equal to 1 by 9. When it is stretched, therefore the resistance is 90 ohms. 90 ohms. So like it is related to the stretched and prepared or made, and the questions are given like this, therefore use the formula is like this, right? Right. Yeah, there is another question is given, which is the question number 10. Look at the question number 10 again. See, a cylindrical metal wire is stretched to increase its length by 5%. See, in the previous class I told you, if less than 6 percentages are given, if less than, the question number is a 10, page number 185. You look into the page number 185, question number 10. So there will be a cylindrical metal wire is stretched to increase its length by 5%. See, delta L by L into 100 is given as 5%. It is less than 6%, no? Less than 6%, no? If less than 6 percentages are given, then is asking percentage change in the resistance. So the delta R by R into 100 is equal to 2 into delta L by L into 100. See, a metallic cylindrical wire stretched, no? Stretched, no? That's what use 2 into delta L by L. If stretched is not given, then use this one. That's what you see the notes in the previous class. Then you will get the formulas, so which are given in the previous class. So that if the given is delta L by L is given is delta L by L into 100 is given as 5%. So delta R by R into 100 is equal to, that is 2 into 5. So that it is becomes 10%. So it is becomes 10%. So which is related to what? The given question related to like a stretched wires. Okay, you go through these two questions, and as well as the question number 8 also you look at this 2. Okay, no? So there will be no problem, no? Right. Yeah. You go to the next question, question number 8. So the page number 184. Page number 184, question number 8. Right. So look at the question. So this is also related to the both the resistance and resistivities are there. So we'll see, and it is related to the drift speed also. If the length of the wire conductor is doubled by stretching it while keeping the potential difference is constant, by what factor will the drift speed of the electron charge changes? Drift speed is asking, but initial length is a question number 8 and the page number is 184. The given is length of the wire is given L and it is stretched to 2L. Then what is asking here, the given is V is constant, that is the potential difference is given as constant. Then is asking what here? So that relation is asking, drift speed relation is asking, right? So that we know the drift speed is asking, no? Then you say there is a current is equal to N into, we can say A into Vd. This is the relation, capital N you take. So I directly proportional to, we can say Vd. Yes, of course. So not required more than that, right? So here we can say I is nothing but we say V by R. It is V by capital R is directly proportional to Vd. Therefore, I mean to say Vd it is. Then Vd directly or inversely proportional to R, because V is constant. V is nothing but a potential difference, which is given as constant. Then Vd is inversely proportional to capital R, right? So that here we should convert into lengths. So we know resistance is equal to, it is directly proportional to L, no? Yes, directly you take this one here, then we'll get the answer is Vd is directly proportional to or inversely proportional to L. Therefore, we say it is V d1 by V d2 is equal to, it is L2 by L1 you say. So that here drift speed here is given as L2 is given 2L. So is asking VD2, no, is asking VD2. So question mark is this is. So here V d1 by V d2 is equal to L2 is 2L by L. L cancel. So V d2 is equal to cross multiply V d1 by 2. This is the question. See, it is in terms of drift speed and as well as the resistivities and the resistance. Clear? Yes, go through this. Right. So this is about a problems and related to the drift speed questions, right? Right. Let us will move to the. So sir, there are some relations are there. That relations related to the right. So relation between right here Ohm's law, Side-Rating gas, Ohm's law in terms of J bar and conductivity and E bar. So now he's asking the relation like this. So that here we know about a Ohm's law because he's saying about this, no, Ohm's law is equal to, it is V is equal to IR. But we know there is a potential or EMF is equal to potential per unit length, or we can say V is equal to, it is E into L. And here I we know, that is you say capital R is we know about a rho L by A. Use this all and substitute, get the relation. Ohm's law in terms of J rho E. So here V is no, we know it is EL, I is a I only, R rho L by A. So L is cancelled. E is equal to I rho by A. Of course it is. But we know J is nothing but a I by A. Therefore here you replace I by A with J. So E is equal to, it is rho by J it is. We can take like this. And here rho is nothing but it is 1 by sigma. So that here we can write E is equal to, we can say rho is nothing but it is IA by sigma also we can. So that here 1 by J sigma. Clear, no? Therefore from this we can say EJ is equal to 1 by sigma. Yes, we can say, or EJ is equal to, it is rho. So these are the relations related to what? In terms of conductivities, in terms of current densities, and as well as in terms of, we can say, these are the expressions which related to J rho, right? It is J rho, no? I'm sorry, it is 1 by J here it is, no? This is 1 by J it is. Here you wrote here wrong. Because I by it is, no? So that from this we can say like this. So rho is nothing but this, no? E is equal to J by sigma. Therefore J is equal to E into sigma. These are the expressions related to what? In terms of Ohm's law is in terms of what? It is like this. Okay, J is equal to E sigma and E is equal to we can say J rho E is equal to 0, right? It is, and here E is equal to J by sigma and the J is equal to E sigma. So these are the relations related to the what we can say. For case of what, it is about a Ohm's law in terms of J, sigma and electrical field intensity. So which are related to what it is about a Ohm's law in terms of these are the expressions. And here actually next one is there, that is expression for conductivity and resistance in terms of relaxation time. There is a next topic is expression for conductivity and resistance in terms of relaxation time. So that we'll see in the next class. So we'll continue that relation to the next class. Okay, so this is what it is about a today's class, and we'll see in the next class. Thank you very much.